students, welcome to second PU physics class. This is part 5 video of electric charges and fields. Electric dipole. It consists of pair of equal and opposite charges separated by small distance. Here pair of equal and opposite charges means both the charges are having same magnitude but opposite in sign. One is positively charged, another one is negatively charged. In diagram, 2a is length of the dipole, O is center of the dipole. Dipole axis is line joining two charges. It is directed from minus q to plus q. It is represented by the arrow mark. Here, total charge of the electric dipole is 0. That is sum of charges minus q plus q equal to 0. But electric field of the dipole is not 0. Electric dipole moment. It is product of magnitude of either charge and distance between two charges. Electric dipole moment is denoted by P, small p, equal to Q into 2A. And it can be expressed in vector form, that is vector P equal to Q into 2A into P cap. Here P cap is unit vector along direction of dipole axis. Okay. The electric dipole moment is vector. It is directed from minus q to plus q. Next, SI unit of electric dipole moment is coulomb meter. Charge is measured in terms of meter, coulomb, and the distance is measured in terms of meter. Hence the unit is coulomb meter. And dimension formula is L raised to 1, T raised to 1 and A raised to 1. Now we have to calculate the electric field intensity due to electric dipole. There are two cases. One is a point on axial line and a point on equatorial line. Let us discuss one by one. First one, electric field intensity on axial line of electric dipole. So here consider the diagram. Plus q and minus q are 2 point charges of electric dipole. P is point on axial line of the dipole at which electric field intensity to be calculated. Okay. Now R is the distance between point P and center of the dipole O. Here O is center of dipole and 2A is length of the dipole or distance between charges minus q and plus q. Now in this diagram or on axial line, you have to mention the electric field direction. Okay. So first, due to positive charge q, the electric field direction is outward, radially outward. It is represented by this one E plus. Okay. Similar way, the electric field due to negative charge minus q is represented by E minus. Here it is radially inward or towards the dipole. Okay, radially inward. Right. Next, the electric field due to charge plus q on point P. E plus equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by Bp square into P cap. Here Bp square means what? Here we are calculating the electric field at point P due to charge plus q. So you have to consider the distance between them, that is bp square of distance between them, yes, according to the expression of electric field intensity. So it is bp square equal to r minus a square. Okay, r minus a square. And here we written the electric field in vector form, hence you have to write the unit vector p, which is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r minus a whole square into p cap. So it is equation 1, where p cap is unit vector directed from minus q to plus q. Similarly, you have to calculate electric field due to charge minus q on point P. Okay. So expression is E minus equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by AP square into P cap. Okay. Here you have to calculate the electric field at point P due to charge minus q. Hence distance between them is AP square. Okay, AP square equal to R plus A square. So this much distance is R here and this much distance is here. This is A, R plus A whole square. Okay, and here the negative sign is due to, here the direction of dipole moment is from minus q to plus q, this one, yes, it is opposite to the electric field sign E minus. Okay, hence here the negative sign is mentioned, means here the electric field E minus is opposite to the dipole moment P. Okay, so which is equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r plus a whole square into p cap. It is equation 2. Now total electric field at point P is, so sum of these two electric fields, because these two fields are acting along the same line, that is axial line. So substitute E plus and E minus values. Here q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught term is common, take outside, into 1 by r minus a whole square minus 1 by r plus a whole square. Okay, into p cap, which is equal to, on simplifying, here this term is simplified, on simplifying this term we get 1 by r minus a square minus 1 by r plus a square. Here steps are as follows. Okay, here we get finally 4ar divided by r square minus a square whole square. Okay, so it is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. In denominator, this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. That may be so that can be written as a square minus b square, it is r square minus a square. Here the square form is there, so here also mention square form. Okay, next, now for r is very much greater than a, then r square minus a square is nearly equal to r square. Okay, here a square can be neglected. Now the term becomes q by 4 pi epsilon naught 4ar divided by r square to the whole square into p cap equal to q by 4 pi epsilon naught 4a divided by r cube. Here r and r getting cancelled, means in numerator there is r and In denominator there is r raised to 4. So on simplifying we will get r cube, hence q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 4a divided by r cube into p cap. Okay. We know dipole moment p equal to q 2a into p cap. Yes. So here rearrange the terms. Here 4aq can be written as 2 into 2aq into p cap. So here 2aq into p cap can be replaced by vector p. Hence expression becomes vector e equal to 2p divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Okay. So this is final expression. So this is important for exam point of view. Okay. Next consider case 2. Electric field intensity on equatorial line of electric dipole. Here equatorial line means it is a line perpendicular to axis of the dipole. Okay. Or equatorial plane means plane which is perpendicular to dipole axis. Here the equatorial line is represented by OP. So this line is equatorial line. Okay. So this is dipole axis. So the line OP is perpendicular to dipole axis. Okay. So now consider again charges plus q and minus q are 2 point charges of electric dipole. P is point on equatorial line of dipole at which electric field is to be determined. Okay. Next again, here r is distance between point P and center of the dipole O, and 2a is dipole length or distance between two charges minus q and plus q. Okay. So now you have to mention field direction due to both charges. Okay. We know for positive charge, here electric field direction is radially outward. It is represented by, or it is acting along PC. Okay. Electric field due to charge plus q is along PC, because electric field line due to positive charge is radially outward. Similar way, electric field due to negative charge minus q is radially inward. It is represented by PD, this one, PD. Okay, right. Now, so these two electric field intensity are acting in opposite direction. So you have to consider the resultant. Okay, for that you have to apply the parallelogram law of vector addition. Then you will get the resultant of these two vectors is represented by PE. So this is diagonal of this parallelogram PCED. Okay. Now electric field due to charge plus q on point P is E plus equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by Bp square along PC. Okay, q by Bp square. Okay, here you have to consider the electric field at point P due to charge plus Q. So you have to consider the distance between source charge and point of observation, that is Bp square. It is acting along PC. Okay. Now substitute the value of Bp square. So what will you get? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by R square plus A square. Here, so this is right angle triangle. So Bp square equal to OB square plus OP square. That is, so this is A square or R square plus A square. Okay. So we need, suppose Bp value becomes here Bp square equal to okay, I will mention here. Okay, here consider in triangle AOP. If you consider a triangle AOP, this triangle, here AP square equal to OP square plus AP square. Yes. Okay, sorry. AP square equal to OP square plus OA square, which is equal to, here OP square equal to R square plus OA square equal to A square. Hence AP equal to square root of R square plus A square. Similarly, BP square equal to also square root of R square plus A square. Okay. Now, electric field due to charge minus Q on point P is E minus equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by AP square. Okay. AP square means what? Here in this case we are calculating electric field intensity at point P due to charge minus Q. Hence you have to consider square of distance between A and P, that is AP square. Okay. It is acting along PD. It is acting along PD. Okay. So which is here E minus equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by R square plus A square. Okay. Actually it is square root Bp square equal to, right? This is equation 2. Here, so in this derivation we considered only magnitude. Okay, in last derivation we expressed the electric field intensity in vector form. Hence there will be the another term P cap. Yes, here only we consider magnitude. Now E plus can be resolved into two components, E plus cos theta and E plus sin theta. Okay, and E minus can be resolved into two components, E minus cos theta and E plus cos theta. Here E plus sin theta and E minus sin theta are cancels each other since magnitudes are equal and opposite in direction. Okay, in diagram, okay, here if you consider the resultants of these two, then this is one, so this is one component and this is another component. So this is E plus sin theta, E plus sin theta, and this will be E minus sin theta. Both are acting along the same line but in opposite direction, so they are cancels each other. So we left with the component, so this component, that is E plus cos theta and E minus cos theta. Okay, hence resultant electric field at point P, vector E equal to E plus cos theta plus E minus cos theta into minus p cap. Here we mentioned the unit vector with negative sign because in diagram you observe that the net electric field is acting along this direction and the dipole moment is directed along this direction. Both are opposite. Okay. So here the negative p cap is written. Okay. Next E plus E minus cos theta into minus p cap. Now consider cos theta value from triangle POA. From triangle POA, cos theta equal to AO by AP. Okay, so cos theta equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here triangle POA, in this triangle. So this is right angle triangle. This is theta. Okay, so here cos theta equal to adjacent side is AO divided by opposite side is AP. AO by AP, which is equal to AO is equal to A and AP equal to square root of R square plus A square. Now substitute the values, this expression. Okay. Now, so there are similar terms, that is Q by R square plus A square. Okay. On adding these two terms, we will get 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2Q divided by R square plus A square into A divided by R square plus A square raised to 1 by 2. Here the square root can be written in the form of raised to 1 by 2 into minus p cap. Here the negative sign is taken outside, equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2aq divided by R square plus A square raised to 3 by 2. So in this expression raised to 1 is there here. So raised to 1 is there here, raised to 1 by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2 equal to 3 by 2. Hence 2aq divided by R square plus A square raised to 3 by 2 into p cap. Okay, which is equal to, we know dipole moment vector p equal to q into 2a into p cap. So 2aq into p cap can be written as p. Hence E equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught vector p divided by R square plus A square raised to 3 by 2. Okay, here into vector p is not there, it is wrong. Okay, so negative sign indicates vector E and vector p are in opposite direction. For short dipole, R is very much greater than A, then R square plus A square is equal to R square. So the equation becomes vector E equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught vector p divided by R square raised to, means in this expression A square is neglected. A square is neglected here. Okay. Hence R square raised to 3 by 2. R square raised to 3 by 2 means 2 and 2 getting cancelled. We left with the term R cube. So E equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p cap divided by R cube. Okay. Remember this expression and also this derivation, it is important for 5 marks. Okay. For axial line we get E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by R cube. Okay. For equatorial line E equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught vector p divided by R cube. Okay. Next, polar molecules and non-polar molecules. Polar molecules. In some molecules, center of positive charges and negative charges do not coincide. Therefore, this molecule have permanent dipole moment. Such molecules are called polar molecules, and these are permanent dipoles. Examples: molecules of water, ammonia, HCl, okay, and so on. Next to non-polar molecules. In most molecules, the positive charges and negative charges coincide. Okay. Therefore, the dipole moment is 0, because when positive charges and negative charges coincides, then the dipole length equal to 0. Dipole length becomes 0, then dipole moment will be 0, P equal to 2aq. Okay. Hence, such molecules are called as non-polar molecules. These develop an induced dipole moment when an electric field is applied. Okay. When the electric field is applied to non-polar molecule, there the dipole moment is induced. Okay. Example: molecules of H2, O2, N2 and methane.